Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today we are going to be having a look at a brand new map that is a collaboration between the creators Eggen and Mad Martin, and this map sees us returning to Canada in SnowRunner with a recreation of the Alberta general region, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using this particular K5 Blazer to start exploring, and also I'm going to take you guys through some of the highlights of what this map gives you in terms of gameplay experiences, since we've actually done a little bit of exploring out here on one of my previous live streams. So let's fire this thing up and not hang out in the garage for too long and get out onto some trails. Now, when you leave the garage, you actually have the option of going right or going left, and both are actually really good prospects to go or to choose right when you begin. And also, before we start exploring, if you guys would like more information about this map for yourselves, I will leave a link in the description box down below to where you can check out the mod.io page. So let's go ahead and head to the left right off the bat. Now, leaving the garage area, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this particular portion first because it almost feels like you're going to drive just kind of down, you know, like a general hill or something like that, and then it opens up immediately to reveal this tremendous view, tremendous vista from the top of this mountain, and that right there goes to show you the caliber of map design that you're dealing with these guys. These guys have been making maps for so long. I mean, they've been making maps for many, many years now, and it really does show. I mean, this to me, when I first saw this view, I thought I was playing a standard in-game map. I thought I was playing a map that was part of a DLC that the developers gave us, because this map, in my opinion, is genuinely right up there with developer map quality. And actually, it really reminded me of the Yukon region, because the Yukon region, I think, you know, used a lot of these same kind of set pieces, but this takes it a step further and really does make you feel like, in one way, it makes you feel like you're back there in the Yukon, and it also makes you feel like you're in a new space that you've never been in before. And that's not exactly the easiest thing to do, because making you feel like you're in a familiar place while also making you feel like you're somewhere you've never been before is extremely difficult. Also, that little gully slash washout up there can be used as a trail if you're so inclined. Trust me, we've done it. Now, making our way down into the town here, you'll find when you get down into this town, you'll find some, you know, some tasks and some fueling points. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. However, what the town is used for, at least what I believe it's used for, is kind of a central operating base, a little bit further down the road than the garage. Now, also, you could pick up some tasks down here if that's something that you're interested in doing, but just be warned that a lot of the tasks, and even the ones you pick up right off the start on this map, will require some heavier duty trucks. It definitely caters to that heavy-duty truck feel. Now, that's not to say that you won't want a scout right off the bat, because the scouts are going to be really, really good for discovering all the different watch points, and I definitely still recommend doing some scouting with a dedicated scout vehicle. But one of the other cool parts about this map is that it actually even allows for some roleplay dynamics with all these different neighborhood areas. For, you know, let's say you wanted to start a roleplay scenario among you and some friends, you could totally find some houses here for you guys to kind of, you know, just post up in and establish, you know, a collection of trucks or different vehicles at, and then use the map as a base to explore from there, and use it to find different trails, use it to find different rock crawling opportunities, use it to find different river crossings. And speaking of river crossings, if you go further down this particular trail here, you'll find a waterfall down at the other end. Beautiful waterfall, by the way, and you'll actually hear the water rushing by as you approach the waterfall, and especially as you're crossing it. Now, I may try to kind of like dart across this river just to sort of like show you guys the other side, but I'm a little bit nervous that it might be a little bit too deep. Let's see. Not too bad so far. Oh, I did not mean to turn that off. Now my all-wheel drive is on. Come on, fire up. It's getting a little sketchy, a little dangerous. Oh boy. Yep, gonna have to pull the winch on that one. Gonna take out a little damage, but it's okay. We've got repair parts, we've got, you know, we've got tools in the back. We'll be fine. We just need to go ahead and get out of this river. We are swamped right now, though. Completely swamped I did not think it was going to be that deep because we kind of got all the way out almost to the middle of the river, and then all of a sudden it got way deeper than I expected. All right, we're going to do a quick repair. There we go. We do have a no damage suspension on, and that's why it shows my suspension as being 0 out of 0. So that's kind of one of those things where not everybody is used to seeing no damage suspensions, and basically what it is it's a suspension that already thinks it's fully damaged out because it doesn't have any damage units, but in all reality it's actually at full health. So once you cross the river, you'll find more trails, more rivers, and some little outpost areas that you can scout around as well. And there's a lot of bridge building in this map. So I would definitely recommend bringing a truck with either a long flatbed or at least if you're using mods, a pickup truck with a gooseneck trailer would definitely be a good idea, because once again, you'll be delivering a lot of wood planks, you'll also be delivering a lot of concrete blocks, and you'll need to do some crafting, which obviously you have a generator trailer that you'll be able to find pretty early on. Speaking of crafting and bridges, you'll find the high priority bridge right here. The big bridge is broken. We absolutely have to repair it. It's a high priority. See if we still have enough material in the area and bring it to the bridge. Now, if we check the details, we need metal beams ×2 and wooden planks ×2, which is currently locked, and it won't actually show you where it is, which is interesting. Oh, wait. So are they both in the same place? Oh, okay. So you got wood planks and metal beams, but there's only one unit of metal beams, so we'll have to figure out a secondary area to grab those metal beams from, which probably means, yep, crafting zone down there, which probably means we're going to have to get that generator trailer down to the crafting zone to actually get that bridge built. Now, moving on from that bridge now, we're going to make our way into some more remote areas of this map. Now, speaking of remote areas, there are some areas up here that are very, very out of the way, very remote, especially on your way to the logging station. That involves a lot of, like, deep, sloshy mud and a lot of areas that I would recommend taking something very, very capable. Now, up here and in and around these areas, you will start to find some deeper snow, and once again, you'll definitely start to find a few areas where you will want something with a lot of suspension height and a very large tire. Now, God, every time I look around this map, it always reminds me how many bridge building tasks there actually are. And really at that point, I know that some people consider bridge building tasks to be annoying, but for those of you guys that enjoy that very vanilla focused game experience, this map provides that, because you will be building that infrastructure, you will be doing a lot of bridge construction, and you know, once you complete all those bridges, you will have an environment that is a lot more efficient to actually traverse through. Now, let's make our way a little bit further back into this section of the map, because I've never really been back here before. Now, when I was exploring this map on stream with my friend Diesel Addict, we were actually doing separate sides of the map, kind of one by one, and I was on the opposite side of the map up towards the lumber area, or not really the lumber area, but the logging station up in the middle of the woods in the mountains, and he was down here exploring the watch points down in this area. So I've actually, like I said before, I've never gotten the chance to explore down here, and actually I really enjoy it. I think it's a really interesting area of the map. It reminds me of the second map in the Yukon region if it had more water, if that makes sense. Now, can I get through here? Is this actually like a road, or is this just, well, actually, see, it always gets super sketchy right before you get all the way through. Like, literally right before you get all the way through, it always gets super sketchy towards the end. Now, I'm sure a trail will pick back up somewhere around here. Look, some ice chunks. I am glad that I don't have to deal with, like, actual solid ice, though, because if I had to deal with actual solid ice on this map, that would be genuinely frustrating, and I am not about to deal with a bunch of solid ice. Now, the solid ice isn't necessarily frustrating in itself, but what is frustrating is the ice that you don't know is going to break. But this ice, I mean, it's super cool because, once again, it adds to that immersion factor, and it's just another set piece that goes a very long way to adding that factor of immersion into this map. We got the port over there, and I'm actually going to see if there's any kind of road surface that I can find myself on over here, but I've probably wound up in an area of the map that I need to be very careful of. But, yo, look at this view, though. That's gorgeous. You could actually see a fishing boat, I think, out there in the distance. I'm not sure if that's a cargo boat or a fishing boat, But look at that. You've got actually, so let's see. So the steel mill and the port, that's where you're going to need to deliver the generator trailer, and then you can begin your crafting. And then, of course, if you were to follow... Oh, dude, we're on an island. I didn't realize we were on an island. There's a vehicle right there. What is that? Is that a scout? I mean, scout class, I'm sure, but is that an international scout or something else? Back up just a little bit. I'm going to chuck it in low range just so I can catch myself before I roll back down the side of the mountain. Come on. Nice and easy. Ooh, not bad. I just got to be careful not to roll off this little ridge, because if I roll off the ridge, I am in big trouble. There's got to be some reason that that vehicle is way out here on this island. There's got to be some reason. I can't believe we found an island. How freaking cool is that? All right, let me find just a little bit further along, or... What? I drove right past it. It is an international scout, but I drove right the heck past it. Yo, it's starting to snow. That is another one of the coolest parts about this map, is that it will just randomly start snowing on you. Hey, oh, that's a red scout. Interesting. All right, let me see if there's any kind of... Oh, I guarantee you that's related to some kind of task. There's no actual task start, like, out here for that. But, oh, there's no way that's not related to some kind of rescue task. And hey, we found another log station as well. Now, if you guys would like to see more related to this map, definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. And once again, I think this map is one of the highest quality maps we've seen in a super long time. It definitely could have even been a DLC map. Like, literally, it could have come straight from the devs, and I would have never known the difference. So, once again, hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I, for some reason, can't talk today. And I will see y'all next time.